Today I want to talk about some of the best advice that I have been given that I use to this day still. One of them is listening to understand. You're not listening to somebody just to respond to them. A lot of people do that. You're just waiting for the other person to stop talking so then you can say your point. And that's not a great way of communicating. You need to listen to what they're saying and chew on them and think on them for a minute. So then, if they're saying you hurt my feelings, think about why did you hurt their feelings. Think about if you had ill intent behind it or they misconstrued it the wrong. They misunderstood you the wrong way. If you listen to the words they're saying instead of waiting for them to stop talking so that you can get your point in, more than likely it's going to resonate with you better. It's going to sink into your ear, your brain better. I was 16. Somebody yelled at me. I should use the same type of mannerism. I use my hands a lot. I use ABC. I'm like, but it's not no ill intent. I'm not being mean. That's why I used to talk. And she was like, "You're being mean." I'm like, "I'm not." She's like, my tone and my pitch and my hands are always aggressive. She's like, "You doing all that seems very aggressive and mean, and I don't like that." And I'm like, "Well, that's your in my head. Like, that's your fault. That's your fault that you understand that I'm not and she's my friend. Why would I be aggressive and mean to my friend? I like you. That makes no sense. Make it make sense." But then later on in the day, I was like, if she's my friend, I can take the 3 seconds it takes for me to calm. I want my friend to feel comfortable talking to me. I want my friend to want to talk to me also. Okay, so it's worth it to me for me to work on my communication skills, work on how I deliver my message. I never thought about that until that point because I was like, this is how I talk. But we're all raised differently, right? So what I think is normal, somebody else might think is rude and aggressive. And if that's my friend and I care about their feelings, I don't want them to ever feel uncomfortable around me, right? So I can improve my communication skills to make them feel better, to keep them as a friend, because I don't want nobody yelling at me. Like, I'm one saying, if I tell somebody that, so I'm gonna do that for her because I don't mean it. It's not on purpose. It's just how I used to talk, right? So listening to understand somebody, listening to comprehend somebody, not just waiting for them to stop talking so then you can put your rebuttal in. That's not what communication is. You're supposed to listen to them and chew on it. And I say chew on it because you're breaking down the words you're saying. You're like, okay, is there tears in their eyes? Is their pitch low? Like they're scared of me? Like you need to observe all of that. So when you communicate, hopefully some of those things will calm down. Hopefully they won't have tears in their eyes. Hopefully their body will be a lot more relaxed. Hopefully, like you can have a conversation now instead of like a yelling match or saying they're wrong, because there's nothing wrong with them feeling the way they feel. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you want to keep communicating with them, you should probably work on that so they can keep them in your life. Because nobody wants to feel that. Nobody wants to have be crying when you're talking. Nobody wants that type of feeling. So do better. Do better. Listen to comprehend. And I've gotten a lot better at that. Another thing is, another piece of advice that I've used every day is listening to my body. Like if my body is in pain, like if my back feels like squished like an accordion, and if my back is like, if I feel tight, like I need to tight, like literally like a closed fist, I need to stretch. I need to stretch because my body is literally telling me it's tense, it cannot relax, and years of that can become a problem, a big problem. So let me right now, while I'm able to do a whole bunch of things, let me take care of my body, right? Let me lay down and stretch. Let me touch the sky. Let me literally stretch out my little vertebrae. Let me stretch. Why would I used to think that I'm young, I can do it when I'm later. I'm young, but when you're young, you need to take care of your body. So when you are older, your body, I don't know how to say it. When you're older, like you're already taking care of it. Like it's not like if you wait till you're 50 years old to start taking care of your body, you already did 50 years of damage. So unless you're living to your 100, it's too late. You started too late to try to fix. You can't. It's too late. You started too late. So I now become very conscious with my body. If my body says my feet hurt, I'm going to sit down. I'm not gonna go to the club today. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to my foot, my feet massager. I'm going to go get a pedicure, something to get with my feet. I'm listening to my body because it's telling me that for a reason. It's not, I should not be ignoring my body because you only get one body. You only get one. And yeah, you can buy some parts of your body, but you only get, like, you can't replace your whole body. Not to my knowledge, that I know of. I believe that I have to myself that I'm young, I can do it later. But if I wait until later to start taking care, I have 40 years of messing up my body. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that in my body. I don't want to try to correct 40. I can't. So listening to your body, when your body tells you, like, when I don't get enough sleep, I have a headache. And I'm like, bright lights hurt. So I'm like, if I have a headache on Tuesday, that means Wednesday when I go to bed, I need to go to bed earlier. I need to make it a priority for me to go to bed early so I don't hurt my body, because I need this body. I need it to wake up every day. I need to walk. I need it to work every day. Every day I wake up, I need it to work. And I can't expect my body to work if I don't care of it. If I don't take care of it, that's kind of how this works. You have to take care of it. You have to keep calcium in your bones in order for your bones to work correctly, right? Like, you have to have iron in your body. Like, you have to take care of it in order for it to take care of you, type of thing. And my mentality has always been, oh, I'm young, I do it later. And that makes no sense, because once you get to later, you already damaged your body up until that point. You cannot reverse 40 years of horribleness that you've done to your body. Another piece of advice that I've learned, or somebody's told me over the years, and I've gotten better at, is trust your instincts. I did not trust my instincts one time in my life, and I got in a horrible situation. Ever since then, I've always listened to my body. Like, if somebody's like, hey, let's go meet at a park, and it's dark, it's 12 o'clock at night, and you haven't talked to that person in 2 years, I'm like, no. The answer should be no. Just because, like, you missed them and they become important in your life. They were at one point important in your life, and A, B, C, and D, and A, F, G. We can meet in the daytime, right? Why we have to meet at 12 8? Why? Why would we meet at dark in a park? That sounds suspicious, right? Why can't we wait till morning time? Why can't we go get breakfast? Why can't we go get scooters? Why you want to meet in the park? It's very secluded. Why at dark? Like, there should be bells in your brain that's like, no, that's not a good idea. But if you ignore it, because you're like, well, I knew them 2 years ago. They never did anything to me wrong then. If they never did anything to you wrong then they would still be with you right now. They would still be in your life right now. So why, the thing about why are they not here right now? What happened that y'all stopped talking for? Is it because they didn't feel the need to initiate conversation? They didn't feel the need to say hi to you? You were always the one initiating? Because then that's another problem. My brain tells me it's a weird idea. Then I have to, like, purposely ignore my brain. Or when I'm meeting somebody new and my stomach is in knots. Not like the nervous knot, like the butterfly knots. It's like a pain knot. Like, do not become comfortable with this person. This is supposed to be brief. You meet them and keep going. My body tells me that once again. Like, I know the difference between a butterfly flying in your stomach. I know the difference between I like them. They're cute, feeling it in my stomach, and I know, like, my body's telling me, like, it's upset, it's growled, like, something's wrong. I need to move. This is your energy. It does not mesh well with my body, and I need to leave you alone because it's causing me physical pain. That's my body's way of telling me, you're not to be trusted. I don't need to be around you. I don't need to be your friend. I don't need to be nowhere. No, leave this person alone. And as long as I listen to my body, I'm fine. And usually, like a year on, I'll figure out why. Because I can't tell you right now. I can't articulate why I don't be your friend. I can't, because I don't know you. What I do know is my body says leave you alone. And my body is rarely wrong. So I'm going to leave you alone. Because I don't want to figure out why my body is telling me this. Because it's probably going to cause me a big heartache, a big headache, some trauma. I don't want no more trauma. I'm good. Thanks, so. I don't want no more negativity. I'm good. Thanks. I don't want nothing. No. Keep it with me. So that's another piece of advice I have learned over the year is just because it matters to me does not mean it has to matter to them. Like, we all have the right to our opinion, and we all have the right to agree, to disagree. That is my mantra. This is what I always say when I'm like my best friend or anybody, like my mom, anybody. Love for you overpowers whatever this conversation, it doesn't matter. My love for you is more important. So we're going to agree to disagree because I love you. And this let's say we're talking about hot dogs and hamburgers. Your opinion the hot dogs are better than hamburgers. It's not worth me trying to push my opinion down your throat to make you agree with me, to make you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My love and this relationship that I have with you is more important than this opinion. It really is. And that has come over the years. I think like that has come with maturity, I would say. Because now I say all the time, like when me and my best friend would disagree, I'm like, girl, agree to disagree. Anyway, like that's the thing. Because my love for you doesn't, this whatever this topic is we're talking about, it does not matter. It's not going to matter tomorrow. You being in my life tomorrow matters a lot. So like, I need you here with me every day. So whatever this topic is about, you can have it. You win. Yep. Okay, you got it. I did not convince you my opinion, and you didn't convince me of your opinion. We were going to agree to disagree, and that's fine. Like, I still love you. Your opinion is still valid, but your opinion I don't agree with. But we don't have to keep going at it because we're not going to convince each other. But there's no reason to do this anymore. I heard your opinion, you heard mine. The end, right? For me, I don't want to get in an argument with people that I love. It's not that serious. It's not. And if it is, I'm more likely I can say that. Like, if they like, hey, it's very important to me. I'm like, okay, I hear you, and I understand your points, but I still don't agree with you, and that's fine, and that's completely fine. And I say this all the time now. Like I say it to anybody that I like that's close to me. We're gonna agree to disagree. We're gonna keep moving on, right? Like, it ain't that serious. I value your opinion, your thoughts, and your topics, points, but I don't agree with you. You're still valuable, though. You're still very valuable, and I hear you. And that's enough. Most people in my life, I don't believe in trying to push your thoughts and values and opinions on somebody else's throat, because I don't want anybody else to do it to me. I don't. I want you to accept me for me, and then let's move on. Because if you can't accept what I'm saying, then we have a problem. We have a bigger problem. I don't think you should be in my life. Thanks for watching.